I will give you a brief overview of what is going on over here. I'll probably have to make a video later, but I'm just going to walk around and kind of show you the idea of the whole thing. So first of all, at the front of their house, the entryway, you see the gate over there. So this driveway over here, I'll give you an idea. It goes straight through here, but this is where we're coming in. All right, you can kind of see what the house looks like. Nice house. All right, so we've got a courtyard here in the front that we are taking down these walls here, and we're going to be reinstalling them. They are pushing forward and breaking apart. So we will need to, we'll either do it with brick or chances are we're actually going to use buff fond du lac or oak field or something along those lines. I'll show it to you in just a second here. The walls will be double-sided, obviously, and approximately the same height as what they currently are, going all the way across. And as you can see, it has a 90-degree over there. They're actually closing off the area over here as well to a 90-degree. Okay, so it's going to be closed in. So we're taking out all of this concrete here, all this concrete, and replacing it with bluestone. The stone that we're using for all the risers is going to be this right here, which is basically a buff fond du lac. I don't know if you can tell. I'm gonna call it oak field from here on out. It doesn't have like highlights or anything. It just has that creamy color to it. So, yeah. So oak field for the risers, bluestone for all treads and all. Bluestone for all treads and all patios. So this whole area is going to be redone. This little area right here is actually going to be a water feature. It's going to have water coming out of that little thing right there, but we're going to have to figure, or they're going to figure out what that feature actually is. This, we're probably going to have to call in PDIG to do a specialized pour for something like this. And then we'll veneer the outside. You'll see the picture of kind of what they have in mind for it. So I'll just move on for now. Oh, the cap on this is going to be bluestone as well. We've got a sidewalk going here. Since they're marking that off, I'm not sure if they're going to want this. We'll bid it. I'll take a peek at the pictures again. But you can see how they have a sidewalk coming here too. This is all going to be bid. Right over here, they have this, it looks like what was concrete here, and it's just kind of settled all over the place. So I'm suggesting we don't make this a step or anything. This will just flow smoothly downhill from over here. You can kind of see it next to the house here, next to the brick. We'll actually raise that a little bit across there and make that one continuous surface all the way down across. So we'll slope it up from the driveway up to their house there and make it much more fluid. Okay, so we come through here and this double gate. This is 5-ish feet. If we want to get in here with a skid, we would have to get, I'm sure, a dingo, and even that's going to be, we should be able to get in with a 36-inch dingo for some stuff like this. But I digress. We'll come back to that in a moment. These steps, these walls, are all going to be replaced, I believe, as verbatim as they are. So these steps are going to be built. We're going to use the buff fond du lac or the oak field and bluestone all along here, coming up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. We've got 18 treads, and I think that I'm thinking that we're going to need to do just 6-footers. So if we get this, then we'll order the 6-footers and come across here all the way up. All right, now we get to the pool area. We discussed for a little while about what their best bet is for doing a pool. I told them that bluestone might be a little bit hot, concrete might be a better idea. So we're going to bid it as bluestone, but I think that we should probably ask Andy Pedig to bid to do some stamped concrete in here in a lighter color. I'm just nervous that it's going to be too hot. He asked us to replace the coping along here with bluestone, so this will all be taken out. The dolomite will all be taken out and replaced with bluestone. It's 14-inch. That's not a big deal. So then we've got this deck area over here, and you can see over there where it's beyond the hot tub, it's at an angle. We're actually going to 90-degree that, and we're actually going to be installing a built-in kitchen over there. So we've got it coming in over there, and the kitchen is going to be 90-degree, and I'm going to go around the back side and show you the fun part of what this is. And it looks like we've got a couple steps here as well that we'll be replacing, or that will need to be replaced, whether it's with cement or whatever. All right, so you can see how much this drops off over here. All right, I'm showing you this because this is actually going to have to be different than our normal building. We're going to have to block this up, this whole area. It's too big. It's too tall for our regular wall, especially since we're putting a built-in kitchen here. So it is, just as a guess, probably 5 feet tall from the grade to up at this level. This hot tub is actually going to be moved to the other side of the pool house over here. So there's going to be some electrical that needs to be moved, and there's going to need to be some of these downspouts. You can kind of see, I don't know if you can see in here, you can see the corrugated tubing coming down, and it actually exits. I can see where it exits right over here, and give you an idea of how tall this is, to this pipe over here, and exits that way. So these walls right in here are also going to need to be replaced, these timber walls, and we'll do those with oak field as well. So you can get a lot of information off those pictures as well. He is looking to see if he has got because he's got a bunch of pictures. I asked him if he had any schematic drawings of it. He said that he'd look to see if he did. I will probably have to come back and do measurements and do it in chunks, just because there's a lot of stuff that has to go on here. So our point of entry is on the other side of the garage over here. So we're going to have to stay high up here so that way we're not tipped too much. And then down to over here. That's where my truck is. So just kind of around the garage and back over there. So that's the only way to get back there. So it is what it is. I want this job. I offered to be what I said, a liaison, basically a general contractor. I told them that I am not a licensed general contractor. However, I am more than willing for they'd have to pay for it, but I'm more than willing to act as a liaison to the lighting guys, to the concrete guys, and all that to get, to help things move along. Like I said, I don't want to miss out on this. This is a stinking awesome house. Kind of see what we're talking about here. So, yeah, so